Port is at your 10 o'clock and 15 miles.
Good side, Southwest 417.
Southwest 417, turn left heading about 200, join final, clear big approach runway 17 right.
Heading 200 to join, clear the visual 17 right, Southwest 417.
At 2395, descend and maintain 10,000.
10,000 at 2395.
Got a 1596, reduce speed of 190.
90 knots at 1596.
1596, 199, descend and maintain 900,000.
190 down to 9,000 at 1596.
417, have I given you a clearance yet?
You gave us the visual 17 right, South 417.
South 417, I appreciate that. Maintain 170 knots to fuel.
170 Joel, Southwest 417.
479, turn left heading of 270.
Left 270 from your 479.
And a 1596, descend and maintain 9,000.
I would do 9,000 at 1596.
479, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, Flight 479.
Skywest 5091, you'll see traffic all off the right side, use the parallel runway, contact tower 133.3, have a good day.
We got a traffic 133.3, Skywest 5091, good day.
At a 2395, turn 10 more left.
7 degrees left, 250 heading at 2395.
E5.
5257.
Skywest 4709, expect direct Red Devil.
And we'll expect direct Red Devil Scouts, 4709.
15 past 17,500, descend via the AL2.
Skywest 5468, maintain 170 knots, delete, that leads contact tower 135.3, traffic east, 24 parallel runway.
They're in sight 170 to leads, tower there, 5468.
Skywest 5715, Denver approach, flighting 260, back to the final, descend and maintain 12,000.
Skywest 5715, heading up 260, descend 12,000.
Well, approach United 788 is at up 12.7, descending via the Redel.
Stretching that at 1596, turn left heading 270.
270 at 1596.
479, maintain 170 knots to dual, traffic off the right side, due to the parallel runway.
170 to dual net traffic in sight, Frontier 479.
Southwest 1417, contact tower 133.3, have a good day.
Tower, Southwest 1417, good.
1439, descend and maintain 900,000.
900,000, 1439.
And at 2395, reduce speed of 190 knots.
190 knots at 2395.
At 2395, turn left heading 200, and it's just a 17 right, localize.
Left for 200, under 17, right, localize 3 minutes, 2395.
And at 1596, airport is off your left side of 15 miles.
Inside, yeah, 1596.
9 approach, fuel turn altimeter 2957, expect visual 16 right.
I expect visual 16 right, Skywest 5479.
Skywest 4709, clear, direct Red Devil, descend and maintain 11,000.
Direct Red Devil 11,000, Skywest 4709.
395, I clear you.
2395, we're on 200 heading speed 1.
At 2395, you should get the airport inside at your 11 o'clock and 20 miles.
Affirmative, airport in sight, United States 2395.
2395, fly this side heading, going final, clear, big approach, runway 17 right.
Fly this heading, join final, clear to visual approach 17 right at 2395.
2395, I appreciate that, maintain 170 knots to dual.
170 to dual, at 2395.
At 1596, you'll see traffic off the right side, due to the parallel runway, maintain 170 knots to dual.
170 dual in at 1596.
479, traffic off the right side, due to the parallel runway, maintain 170 knots to dual.
170 dual, we have traffic side Frontier 479.
At a 788, reduce speed of 190, then it's going to maintain 900,000.
Again for United 788.
At 788, Timber approach, reduce speed of 190, then it's going to maintain 900,000.
Speed 190, then down to 9,000, United 788.
Tier 479, contact tower 133.3, have a good day.
Tower, good day, Frontier 479.
United 2395, let's estimate 160 knots to fuel now, thank you.
160, roger. 2395.
Twilight 15, Cox Express 126.1.
26-1-2815.
Heading 270, United 1439. Right, guys, 6123, 14, descending the Clash 17 right.
6123, Denver approach, expect the visual approach runway 17 right.
Expect the visual 17 right, guys, 6123.
Go to 798. Tower 133.3, yacht today.
33.3, you have the same now, 59.6. 715, descend 11,000, then slow 210 knots.
Sky 5798, ready to the 210.
210 and reporting to that again, you just started 5798.
Sky 5798, thank you.
West 5257, Denver's going to be at your 2 o'clock and 12 miles.
Inside, Scout 5257.
5257, cleared visual approach, runway 16 right, heading 145 to join the final.
Cleared visual 16 right, join the final on 145, Scout 5257.
5257, thanks, maintain 170 till jet.
170 to jet, 5257.
Meter 4838, turn 10 degrees to the right.
10 to the right, 4838.
1439, turn left heading 200, join final, clear for approach, runway 17 right.
200 to join final, clear from visual 17 right, 1439.
At 2395, thanks for all the help, and contact tower 133.3, yacht today.
33.3, anytime at 2395.
Guys, 5375, descend and maintain 13,000.
5375.
70.
Down to 8,000, left turn 280, United 788.
788, let's make that a 270 heading.
270 heading United 788.
At a 1439, maintain 170 knots fuel.
170 speed, Jewel 1439. Total 8 to 7, 4838. Team, but negative contact right now.
No worries. Sky 5715, descend and maintain 10,000.
That's 5715, descend 10,000.
4709, descend and maintain 7,000.
7,000, Sky 4709.
Third low suppression, let's maintain 160 knots fuel now.
Alright, 160 knots, 1439.
At 788, maintain a reduced speed of 170 knots. The airport is at your 10 o'clock and 15 miles.
170 knots, we've got the field inside United 788.
Manifest 200 to join.
200 to join. Join at 10,000, cleared the visual 16 left. Sky 5715.
Sky 5715, thank you. Joe Bob, at or above 10,000.
Joe Bob, at or above 10,000, Sky 5715. Field site, meter 4838.
Meter 4838, heading 145 to join the final, cleared visual first, runway 16 right.
145 to join, cleared visual 16 right, meter 4838.
Somebody better to lead tower at lead 35 degrees, Sky 5798.
Southwest 993, contact approach 123.85.
993.
2199, contact approach 133.62.
13362, Southwest 2199.
Okay, 170 or less full fuel, and we're looking for the traffic United 788.
Sky 5123, just going to maintain 8,000, then reduce speed to 190.
8,000 and speed 190, Sky 5123.
Southwest 2199, 14,500, descending via the Class 3.
2199, Denver approach, Roger, face ahead approach, runway 17 right.
Visual 17 right.
Delta 982, you'll see traffic departing Denver, headed eastbound, climbing to 10,000, restricted below you.
Delta 92.
133.62. Sky 5936, contact approach 133.62. And I stepped on the southwest, so check it and do it again.
I think I stepped on you. The Southwest 1527, 276, descending on the T-bar, arrival 16 right, 1 kilo.
1527, Denver approach, speed your discretion until cliff, comply cliff. Expect the RNAV Zulu, runway 16 right.
I speed our discretion to cliff. At cliff, expect RNAV Zulu 16 right, Southwest 1527, roger. Southwest 780 is 24, descending via mix 2 for 17 right transition, Southwest 780 with kilo.
Good afternoon, expect RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right.
RNAV Zulu 17 right, Southwest. 190 your radar, Sky 4709.
788, contact tower 133.3, have a good day.
333, have a good day, United 788.
Delta 982, descend and maintain 8,000, then reduce speed to 190.
So maintain 8,000, then 180 speed Delta 982.
Southwest. Thanks.
70 rated jet from Sky 4709.
Jet 47 for 10 to 11 o'clock and 12 miles.
5.3, take care.
Sky's 5715 Tower, 135.3, take care.
179.
Here is Bell. Approach, good afternoon, American 2522s with you passing 280, descending via the clash, 3 arrival, landing 17 right, information Kilo.
American 2522 to approach, good afternoon, expect RNAV Zulu, runway 17 right.
RNAV Zulu to 17 right, American 2522. Roger, 170, not the greatest rule. Indiana 7092.
So 982, turn left heading 270.
That's right, 270.982. About a little light shop at 12,000.
Gusting 479, thanks. You're going to see topic ahead direct in a westbound turn.
Hey everyone. God, I got something in my eye. More than my eyeball. So I forgot to add some scenery, so it's still loading. Anyway, welcome everyone. Mr. Gizmo, I see you're possibly lurking, or you might just be in the chat. Sometimes you might not actually be here. And welcome the other followers and people in chat. It's still loading. So we're going to do FedEx Virtual today. Fly on the PilotEdge network like we normally do. And this is going to be our route from Ontario to Meadowsfield. So let's so I want to follow this. There is no tech route for this. I already checked, but you can go to Ontario and you'll see BFL is not in the list. So then what you do, if it's not there, you go to PE Aware. This is the fastest way, and you can do a quick check. Ontario to BFL, and as a matter of fact, I'm the last one to have done it. So I'm just going to follow the same thing. It's the same airplane and everything. So we'll come up here, I'll get this started, and I'll brief the departure when we're ready to depart. I'm going to need probably about 2,100 pounds of fuel there. And looking at 93, pretty much standard altitude or pressure. 93, that is current with Echo, wind calm, few at 25,000 feet. Departing both 26 left and right, visual approaches. I need to get into the habit of reading all of it because runway closings will be in here. And Bakersfield is landing on the 3 zeros. So we're going to file our IFR flight plan on here. Do the Palm 1, Palmdale, and I'm just going to download this Airways and FedEx and 16,000, and I'm pretty sure this is capable CPDLC. So we'll check that. We're definitely not a heavy. 16,000. There's no tech route to put there. So all that looks good. So we'll file that. Sim brief. We'll I cleared out the cookies, so it does that every time. Download the route. We can go to live map and we'll be on here. Where are we? Oh, I'm not logged in yet. I need to log in. All right, so let's switch over to this, and there's going to be a black screen for a moment. Maybe longer.
Connected to PilotEdge.
Oh, I know why. I'm not in full screen mode. This should pop up now. There we go. Get in some FedEx virtual today. Doing a little cargo ops. And I am logged in. Flight plan is on file. You bring up a different chat window. And let me get this overlay going. That way, the flight plan and arrival times and all that should be at the top of the stream. Download that. 1900, we're doing FedEx, PilotEdge, fly, and I need to copy this overlay address. There we go. That's up and running. And I need to desktop flight plans. I needed to paste the flight plan in there. All right, I think I am getting there. Let's do, that feels fine. That weight is fine. So we'll just stick with what we got there. Let's remove the statics. Park and brake is set. Let me set up these throttle quadrants for start. I did that. I don't think I have any lights assigned. That's all right. Got no external, but we should have battery. We got a good battery. Battery works. And inverters on. Let's turn on our nav lights. Do I have any other switches that do anything? Nope. Alright, nav light. Turn that off. And seat belts on. We'll turn that stuff on. Turn all that down. Alright, now we got some light. Oop, there goes train. Train. Battery engine anti-ice to on for ground ops, similar to that at the Super King. And we are loaded up, so we're going to shut our doors and we'll get on our way. To turn on our fuel to auto. Don't need standby pump. Main fuel, that's auxiliary. So we'll leave it on main. Go through auxiliary fuel first. We'll turn on a beacon light. Should be up here. There's another train. And we are ready for engine start. We're going to do bring this up to about 12, and we'll add fuel. Oh, not 12, 16. Add fuel. Start her off. Add in some power here. Alright, we got power on the left gen. Start engine 2. Alright, now we have to get all the prop power about the same. Get it in the green about 1150. 1150. And then once we get the props in the green, we'll turn on all the generators. Turn that off. Turn on those gens. About 1100 on the prop RPM. So we're good there. Got left, right, and triple fitted. Right. Flight plan has been filed. Let's come over here and we'll do leads on. Pneumatic pressure is rising. Put the environment to auto. Burners can come on. Cabin temp is climbing. Alright. on our EFIS switches, rudder boost, and avionics come online.
That code is in, and just want to confirm we're clear for taxi.
I didn't give you taxi instructions, Jeff. Are you ready?
Change these frequencies, like dial in a right frequency. Alright, avionics is on. Rudder boost, takeoff trim is fine. And do flaps. Slave our gyros. And let's get ATIS. So we are at Ontario, elevation 943.
Runway 26 left, runway 26 right approach, and use simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information echo. Ontario International Airport, ATIS information echo. 1753 Zulu. Windcom. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 23. Dew point 1. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 3. Arriving and departing runways 26 left, 26 right.
Alright, elevation is 940 something, so we're right there. So that's fine. Let's see if our clearance is ready. This up. Log in as FedEx 3650. Got an ATC message any second now, just to make sure we get what we filed. Usually takes about 20 seconds, 30 seconds for it to pop up. ATC message. Next, standby. That way it won't disappear on us. Going to Bakersfield Airport. Pomona 1 to POM. I think POM. It's Palmdale. Pomona. Alright, Pomona 1 to Pomona. Then it's filed. Climb via the SID, so we'll brief that. Expect climb via the SID except maintain 14,000. All right. All right, so we can climb to 14,000 and we'll get our top altitude 10 minutes later. And our departure is 135.4. And we are squawking 2717. 135.4, 2717. The reason I write all this down is because I need to close this to use my weather program. They don't work together. I don't know if it's a port issue or what, but all right. So let's accept it. That closes us out. So we're pretty much done with it at this point. So we'll come back over to the sim. And I'm going to close out that clearance thing so I can get my weather program running. So that's desktop, global real weather, get that going. And I also need to get my ACARs going for FedEx. Downloading weather now. So now I go to FedEx and I'll open my ACARs up. I know you can't see this, it's just doing it in the background. And that's loaded, so I hit start. Bon voyage. ACARs is running. And here in a second, I'll transfer the weather and we'll reload the weather. That way any clouds will be depicted correctly. And let's go to flight plan. And I had downloaded it. So we're going Ontario to Bakersfield. And procedure, we'll do a departure Pomona 1. 26 left. And actually, I'm not going to enter the procedure in. I'll just do it slant alpha. So we'll start the GPS part from Pomona, and then I'll do slant alpha for the departure. So I'll brief that. It's going to be easier, I believe. All right, we are cleared to 14,000 now. Our squawk is 2717. Put this on ground control.
Breeze Pier, so Delta.
Tower is 120.6, so we'll get tower dialed in. So we got ground, tower, we got our clearance already. We're down here, I have a little bit of a long taxi. It's alright.
Skyhawk 10 Lima, contact Point Mugu departure, we'll see you.
Contacting departure at 124.7, see you.
Sierra 7 Juliet Delta, contact SoCal departure.
Going to departure 7 Juliet Delta, thanks.
We're going to do heading, vertical speed of...
SoCal departure, Sierra 397 Juliet Delta, with you, 1,500 going to 3.
1,700 climbing to 4,000.
Skyhawk 9510 Lima, Point Mugu departure, radar contact, climb maintain 8,000.
Climb and maintain 8,000, 9510 Lima.
Sierra 397 Juliet Delta, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 6,000.
Going to 6, 7 Juliet Delta.
Citation 982 Charlie Alpha, contact Las Vegas departure.
Las Vegas departure, 2 Charlie Alpha.
Turn on auto ignition.
178 November Delta, taxi parking via Charlie and monitor ground.
Windshield anti-ice.
Taxi via Charlie, monitor ground for Skyhawk 8 November Delta.
prop de-ice is here. Make sure it switches just as a check. We don't need
Las Vegas departure
de-icing.
citation November 92 Charlie Alpha climbing 5.
And then we'll arm auto feather after this has done its thing.
5,800 climb invested November 92 Charlie Alpha.
Station 982 Charlie Alpha, Las Vegas departure radar contact.
Seemed like it started to change, but then it stopped. Oh, there it goes. All right, so it is working. Just takes a minute. All right, auto feather is down here, so we'll go ahead and arm that.
Sierra 397 Juliet Delta, clear direct ocean side.
Direct ocean side, 7 Juliet Delta.
We're only going up to 16,000.
Jack 9510 Lima, traffic 12 o'clock, 2 miles, northbound maneuvering, VFR indicates 2,300, type unknown.
Set it for about 18, that's fine.
9510 Lima, searching.
Cap pressure is all good to go. Rudder boost, all that's good.
Jack 10 Lima, traffic no factors, about your 1 o'clock now, so heading northbound.
Taxi lights are on.
Roger, 9510 Lima.
Let's get our ATIS.
Blue, wind calm. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 23. Dew point 1. Altimeter 29 or 9 or 3. Arriving and departing runways 26 left, 26 right. Visual approaches in use. ILS runway 26 left. Runway 26 right approach in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information echo.
With Yankee.
Alright, we are
Delta, Roger.
Echo.
Ontario International Airport. 8 tips information echo.
About 3 miles, so it's 12 o'clock and 3 miles, just so you know, you're not quite overhead it yet.
Okay, got that. Okay, I see it now, that's the 9 Delta.
No problem. And Aero 79 Delta, contact John Wayne Tower, 126.8.
John Wayne Tower, 126.8, 79 Delta.
Still showing yellow. That's just because the pitot heat is not on yet. So we'll do that after we get things fired up. Alright, let's pull out of this FedEx ramp area. Refresh my weather, which is here. Make sure everything looks legit.
Station 992 Charlie Alpha, contact Los Angeles Center, 134.65.
13465, November 92 Charlie Alpha. John Wayne Tower, Aero November 3379 Delta. I'm at the Hunting Beach Pier with Information Yankee for full stop.
Aero 337 Delta, John Wayne Tower, enter right down, runway 20 right, report midfield.
Entering the right downwind for 28 right, and I'll report.
Right,
we don't have the runway 28 right here, sir. No, 337 Delta, enter right downwind, runway 20 right, report midfield.
Sorry about that, right downwind.
And then we'll grab this radial inbound to Pomona.
Number 982 Charlie Alpha,
we have
Los
to stay
Angeles
below
Center,
7,000 until after Pomona. So I'm going to reset it for 7,000 just so we don't bust that. And I'm going to set in
Lima, turn right heading 030,
and 294 for our departure. And then we'll grab ATIS a second time.
Vectors decline, Skyhawk 9510 Lima.
So autopilot. Do a course heading of 294. We're going to do a heading of 258. For our departure. VOR for Pomona is 110.4. Echo, and we can't bust 7,000 until after Pomona. So we are ready. We are ready for departure. All right. And we are current with, let me make sure it's still Echo at this point.
Temperature 23, dew point 1, altimeter 29 or 9 or 3, arriving and departing runways 26 left, 26 right, visual approaches in use, ILS runway 26 left, runway 26 right approach in use, simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures, contact clearance, delivery, advise on course heading,
approach,
altitude,
126.1.
and if flight following is requested, read back all runway assignments and hold order instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Echo.
All right, still Echo.
Roger.
Afternoon, Ontario ground, FedEx 3650, Southwest Cargo with Echo, radio taxi.
Southwest 3650, Ontario ground, runway 26 left, taxi via Sierra and Whiskey.
26 left via Sierra Whiskey, FedEx 3650.
Joshua approach 43, Diamond 43 Alpha Kilo with you, 7,500.
Diamond 433 Alpha Kilo, Joshua approach, Mojave altimeter 30115, advise before you start descending, please.
3015, we'll go 43 Alpha Kilo.
Sierra 397 Juliet Delta, contact John Wayne, correction, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
28.1 for 7 Juliet Delta.
Flight control check, we got left, airline
Mojave Tower,
good.
Aero 79 Delta, right midfield for
free and
20
clear.
right.
Aero 337 Delta, runway 20 right, clear to land, the wind's 2006.
Free,
Clear to
correct,
land,
and clear, I
79
guess.
Delta.
SoCal approach, Sirius 397 Juliet Delta with you, 6,000.
Sierra 397 Juliet Delta, SoCal approach, John Wayne altimeter 2993.
Winds are 340 at 3. So
Joshua approach, Diamond 43 Alpha Kilo is going to begin the descent for Mojave.
That's fine. Number 433 Alpha Kilo, roger, contact Mojave Tower, radar services terminated, squawk, maintain VFR.
this is
VFR, going to Mojave 43 Alpha Kilo.
This is a free scenery, by the way, on the org. Requires about 20 libraries, which I installed, but it's super nice. It's like payware quality. I would have paid 20 bucks for this if they had put it up for sale. It's probably one of the best freeware out there. This and Lindbergh, San Diego Lindbergh is super nice. I think they're both made by the same developer too, actually. Maybe not. Maybe not.
Roger.
Mojave Tower, good afternoon. Diamond 433 Alpha Kilo is 12 miles to the northwest. Currently 6,500 descending inbound for landing.
Diamond 433 Alpha Kilo, Mojave Tower, make sure to runway 12, report 3 mile final.
Sure to 12, 3 mile final, 433 Alpha Kilo.
Exact 9510 Lima, contact Los Angeles Center 135.5.
Contact Los Angeles Center at 135.5, 9510 Lima. Goodbye, sir.
There goes Southwest taxiing out.
contact 9510 Lima, Los Angeles Center. Climb maintain 11000, clear direct Gorman. The Camarillo altimeter 29902.
And off he goes. 29 windsocks. Each stripe
337, contact Oakland Center, 127.45.
So it's blowing about 7 knots according to the windsock, but my weather shows 3, so maybe I'm just looking at it wrong.
Aero 337 Delta, taxi to Park Via Hotel Bravo, monitor ground, and that's pass for Cat 10.
294 radio.
Park Via Hotel Bravo, and
inbound
monitor
to Palmdale.
ground, and pass for the 10, thanks.
At or below 7,000, and then we'll increase our altitude to 14,000 after Palmdale. So we're taking off slant alpha, which is VLOC, and then we'll switch to GPS once we're direct to Palmdale. Auto ignition is on. Switch to tower. Departure is 135.4. 135.4. And we got landing lights, strobe lights. Everything else is good to go. For takeoff, do pitot stall. We'll turn off the engine icing. One last check, make sure all the lights stay off except no lights are blinking. So we're good to go. We'll do prop sync on. Ontario Tower, FedEx 3650, home short 26 left.
FedEx 3650, Ontario Tower, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, wind calm.
26 left, clear for takeoff, FedEx 3650. Alright, conditioner lever full, get some max power out of this. And we got departure on the ready. Rotate at 120 knots, climb out at 160 or so. Props are 100%, everything else is in the green. So we're going to add in some torque.
Tower 42 Alpha Kilo is clearing 1-2 at Golf, like self-parking area.
Airspeed's alive. 90 knots.
And correction, that's hotel for 42 Alpha Kilo.
Tower 3 Alpha Kilo, did you report 3 mile final?
Rotate.
That's negative, sir.
Yeah, you didn't receive a landing clearance either. That's going to be a failure for the Cat 6. You can taxi Museum via Alpha and Charlie and remain this frequency cross runway 26 at Alpha. You got to make that call.
Yeah, that's my mistake. I was dealing with the aircraft too much. Copy that. Try next time.
To that, gear up, flaps are up.
And make a left on Alpha, or you're going to be heading away from the ramp.
Copy.
And then we'll intercept this radial inbound, so we'll go ahead and arm nav so we can grab that when we get to it. And that will take us direct to Pomona. I would say Palmdale.
FedEx 3650, contact SoCal departure.
Over to departure, FedEx 3650, see ya. So we'll switch over to departure. SoCal departure, FedEx 3650, climbing via the Pomona. One leaving 2,900 for 14,000.
FedEx 3650, SoCal departure, radar contact.
So I said 14,000 because that is our current altitude that we can climb out to. Except we have to climb via the SID, so we have to first stick at 7,000. Right, let's reduce our props out of the red here. We'll leave our landing lights and such on. Should be coming up to this radial any moment now. Yeah, we should be coming up to it any second.
For 169, send me the OC2 arrival, John Wayne, altimeter 2993.
Add in some torque as we climb. So we're going to top out here at 7,000. Alright, here comes the radial, so 294 should turn us direct to Pomona. Then I'll just switch to heading mode until we get squared away here. Alright, so we're turning toward Pomona. We'll stay at 7,000 until after Pomona because 7,000 foot restriction. So let's activate this next one. Activate that leg. That will make it a little easier to switch it up. Sync up the heading bug. So we'll switch to heading. And we'll change that. Make a left turn. Switch this to GPS, back to nav, and then we can continue our climb.
SoCal Approach, Cirrus 397, Juliet Delta request.
Number 7, Juliet Delta, go on.
I'll be flying with information Zulu. Any chance I can get the ILS runway 6 into San Bernardino?
Gotta do altitude select on this plane.
Thanks. 7 Juliet Delta.
982 Charlie Alpha to send me the Janny 5 arrival, Burbank, altimeter 29901.
Add in some more torque as we climb here. Kind of funny to have a passenger view when you're in cargo, but
discretion maintain 12,000.
It's all good.
Canyon altimeter 3006, Quebec is current.
Auto ignition off at this point. And we'll turn on the yaw damper right here.
Looks 3650. Looks like you're getting off course a little bit. Clear direct buck. Contact LA Center 125.27.
Did my flight plan change since I got the clearance, FedEx 3650, and clear direct buck? I don't see that on my flight plan though.
Yeah, I show you filed on the Pomona 1 departure. But yeah, the rest of this routing actually doesn't make sense, so disregard. Just verify you're on course, you're on Victor 264.
Yes, I'm on Victor 264. It showed Pomona 1, Pomona, then a spout.
Okay, roger. Maintain 14,000. And yeah, LA Center on 125.27.
Maintain 14,000, LA Center 125.27, 53650. Alright, I didn't do nothing wrong. Alright, 27, and I am definitely on the 264.
410 Lima, there's cold today. Thank you, sir.
Go IAS mode, add a little bit more torque. We'll sign in with LA. LA Center, FedEx 3650, 12000 for 14000.
FedEx 3650, LA Center, climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb and maintain 16,000, FedEx 3650.
FedEx 3650, turn right, direct Lake Hughes.
Right turn, clear direct Lake Hughes, FedEx 3650. Alright, Lake Hughes is LAH, so let's go, heading mode, Lake Hughes, LAH, Lake Hughes.
We're 7 Juliet Delta, contact SoCal Approach 135.4.
Turn right, back to nav. So now we're going direct to Lake Hughes, we're climbing to 16,000. Add in some more torque.
We're 397 Juliet Delta, SoCal Approach, cross Paradise VOR at 5,000. Cleared ILS, runway 6 approach. San Bernardino, altimeter 29901.
Alright, we can turn off our
LA Center, Walker 306 has Quebec for Grand Canyon, and we'll take the vectors to the ILS 3 circle 21.
Walker 306, clear direct Saver.
Cabin pressure.
Direct Saver, Walker 306.
Still climbing, so we're good there. Coming up to our cruise, which we're overhead 95, so we'll just reset that. We don't need this full blast at this point, so we'll back this off. Back off for props to about 16, just over 16. Torque is fine. ITT is under the red line. We're at our cruise. Los Angeles, LAX, I think the Hollywood sign is down here somewhere. Degrees at this altitude. It is cold up here. Alright, so we're going to be doing the Fasto 2 arrival. No. Let me start Fasto 2. We're going direct to Lake Hughes.
November 2994 Romeo, SoCal Approach, squawk 2552, say aircraft type.
Lake Hughes, I think we go to IB Win, and then leave out, and I know sometimes he gives me a cross shafter so many miles before, which I think this one is what I usually end up
494 Romeo, radar contact. I'll call it a mile and a half west of the Rose Bowl, Burbank.
Usually tells me to cross this waypoint at so many miles. I think I got it wrote down here actually. So many miles southeast of the Shafter VOR. So I'm going to put in the Shafter VOR right before the airport. make sure that...
Contact LA Center at 125.279510.
We make sure that the rest of this arrival is correct in the FMC thing here. So we got, yeah, none of it is correct. Alright, so we need an arrival.
Walker 169, contact SoCal Approach 125.27.
We'll load that in there.
2527, Walker 169.
And then procedure.
494 Romeo, contact Burbank Tower.
Approach, ILS.
LA Center, Skyhawk 9510 Lima at 11,000.
And I'll just do
49510 Lima, LA Center. The Fox altimeter 29904.
I believe.
29904.
Yeah, Jupix is fine. We'll just
Los
load
Angeles
it.
Center, Walker 169, 17600, descending via the SET.
So, I'm going to dial in that VOR in the Chapter.
169
so
SoCal Approach,
EHF.
the John Wayne altimeter 29901.
901, Walker 169.
EHF. So we'll put that before the airport. And then that will help with our VNAV, so we'll do something like, let me see, FastO 2, the MEA for IBWin is about 9,000, so I'll put 10,000 feet in here. Do say, you know what, I'm gonna do this easier. I'm gonna do nav 2 for that, and we'll do this for, because this is usually the correct one. Somewhere, so that's fine.
2 Charlie Alpha, contact Joshua Approach 126.1.
1200 on that, and then nav 2.
November 908, 2 Charlie Alpha, contact Joshua Approach 126.1.
126.1, November 902 Charlie Alpha.
This is nav 2. So the Chapter VOR is 1154. Dang it.
November 902 Charlie Alpha, Joshua Approach, Burbank altimeter 2989, information India is current.
Alright, let's try this again. 1154. Okay, now it's pointing toward the VOR. So I should get a DME range somewhere.
Number 397 Juliet Delta, contact San Bernardino Tower.
See if we're close enough for ATIS at Bakersfield. 18.6. 18.6.
Visual approach is in use.
Kind of.
Read backhaul runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor. Meadows Field, Bakersfield, California. 8 is information Victor. 1854 Zulu. Wind variable F3. Visibility 9er. Sky conditions clear. Temperature 23. Dew point 3. altimeter 2999er. Arriving and departing runways 30 left, 30 right. Visual approaches in use. Read backhaul runway assignment and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
We're current with Victor, they're doing visual, so we're just going to stick with the visual approach. Make it easy. Make it easy on us.
Order 169, turn left direct Cleaver, descend and maintain 5,000, contact SoCal Approach 128.1.
Direct Cleaver down to 5,000, 128.1, marker 169.
Bakersfield Approach is 18.8. And I got that from...
We're 982 Charlie Alpha, expect visual approach runway 15, contact SoCal Approach 134.2.
Elevations 505.
FedEx 3650 after Lake Hughes, descend and maintain 1000.
After Lake Hughes, descend and maintain 1000, FedEx 3650. Alright, well that makes it easy. So we're coming up to Lake Hughes now.
Walker 169, SoCal Approach, expect visual approach runway 20 right.
Descend.
FedEx 3650, amend the altitude after Lake Hughes down to 12,000.
After Lake Hughes, descend to 12,000, FedEx 3650.
Number 10 Lima, descend and maintain 10,000, contact Bakersfield Approach 118.8.
Alright, spin to 12,000.
9510 Lima, could you restate that please?
Number 90510 Lima, down to 10,000 and the frequency 118.8.
And I'm going to use the altimeter.
Down to 100,000 and switch to Bakersfield 118.8 approach. 9510 Lima.
We're 902 Charlie Alpha, SoCal Approach, descend and maintain 5,000 and expect the visual approach on runway 15.
Our aircraft here, and ATIS was 99. So
LA Center, Walker 306, approaching Saver.
To 99.
Walker 306, cross Saver at or above 9,000, cleared ILS runway 3 approach.
Cross Saver at or above 9,000, cleared ILS runway 3. Did you just want us to do a procedure turn there?
Yes.
Okay, so airport, this thing, altitude, it's 500 feet. The pressure is 99.
Fly heading 220, descend and maintain 9,000.
29.
220 down to 9,000.
Plus 400, so that'd be like 900 for cabin pressure. So we'll come over here and we'll make sure that this is set at 900, which is right about there. And then that will start our cabin descend at 500 feet per minute.
For 90510 Lima, Bakersfield Approach. Roger, Bakersfield, altimeter 2999er, advise when you get the weather at Delana. Walker 306, turn right heading 060.
Right to 060, Walker 306.
I know the approach frequency
3907 Juliet Delta, SoCal departure, Roger, run able, say intentions.
Based off of Bakersfield Approach from the south, I guess. Yeah, so 18.8. That's why I dialed in 18.8. So we're going to be ready for it. And we'll get our ATIS here again.
We're 2 Charlie Alpha, fly heading 200.
Short instruction. Advise on initial contact you have information Victor.
Walker 306, turn right direct Carms.
Still Victor,
cross
so
Carms at
changed.
9,000, cleared straight in, straight in ILS, runway 3 approach.
Right direct Carms, cross Carms at 9,000 and cleared straight in ILS, runway 3, circle 21, Walker 306.
Altitude select 12,000.
FedEx 3650, contact SoCal, correction, contact Bakersfield Approach 118.8.
Bakersfield Approach 118.8, FedEx 3650. So we'll go to 118.
Walker 169, airport's correction, 12 o'clock, 2 miles, advise inside.
Insight, Walker 169.
Walker 169, cleared visual approach, runway 20 right.
Clear visual 20 right, Walker 169.
Bakersfield Approach, FedEx 3650, fast 02 at 12000, current with Victor, request visual 30 right.
FedEx 3650, Bakersfield Approach, roger, descend and maintain 6000.
Descend and maintain 6000, FedEx 3650. Take her down to 6000. Over here, we'll do vertical speed. 1800 feet per minute is fine. We'll do altitude select, otherwise you'll bust the altitude, you'll go right through it. It's the only plane I have that you have to use that button. Feet. Turn on our lighting. Fly by.
SoCal, Sirius 397, Juliet Delta intends to shoot the approach again once I get to Paradise.
The 397 Juliet Delta, roger, cross Paradise VOR.
Going to be updating my Microsoft Flight Simulator after this.
Cleared ILS, runway 6
flight.
approach.
At or above 4,300, clear for the ILS, runway 67 Juliet Delta, thanks.
Get the sim updated, and then I'm going to download, I'm going to buy and download the Aerosoft CRJ. So I'll probably be streaming that maybe next week. I have to learn it before I stream it.
9510 Lima.
Some planes I'll do a first impressions, but with that one I want to actually feel like I know somewhat of what I'm doing with it before I go live with it. That way I don't look like a complete idiot.
Number 10 Lima, which approach was it?
That was RNAV 32.
Do auto ignition.
Number 10 Lima, roger, clear direct shafter, cross shafter at or above 3000, clear GPS runway 32 approach.
Cleared to shafter at 3000 and cleared for RNAV 1, RNAV 32 approach, 9510 Lima.
For 982 Charlie Alpha, the airport is, we'll call it 10 o'clock, 2 miles, advise in sight.
We do have Bermuda in sight, citation 2 Charlie Alpha.
For 982 Charlie Alpha, clear visual approach, runway 15.
Clear visual, 15, 2 Charlie Alpha.
Alright, Bakersfield Tower. 18.1 and 0.7 is ground.
Circle departure, number 13151, 1500, climbing 3000.
We'll go 121.7.
Number 13151, SoCal departure. Radar contact and verify squawking altitude.
Squawking altitude, number 13151.
Number 151, thanks. Climb and maintain 6000.
C111.
Climb maintain 6000, number 13151.
is the ILS frequency.
SoCal Approach, Skyhawk 9087 Victor, good afternoon.
And the course heading for the ILS is 301.
Sorry, some aircraft was calling SoCal. Who was that?
90 Victor. We're 20 miles north of LAX, 5,500. Request coastal route transition, landing John Wayne.
I got the ILS.
For 9087 Victor, squawk 1616.
Squawk 1616. 87 Victor.
FedEx 3650, descend and maintain 3000 and advise the airport in sight.
Descend and maintain 3000 and I'll look for the airport, FedEx 3650.
November 982 Charlie Alpha, contact Burbank Tower 118.7.
118.7, November 92 Charlie Alpha.
3000, altitude select. Now let me see if we see the airport here. I don't see it yet. Let me wait till I turn into it. Might be over here. This airport has a displaced threshold about halfway down the runway.
Direct ocean side, November 13151.
Bakersfield Approach, FedEx 3650, I have the field.
FedEx 3650, cleared visual approach, runway 30 right.
Cleared visual, 30 right, FedEx 3650.
November 9087 Victor, radar contact 5 miles west of Van Nuys, and Burbank altimeter 29089er, contact SoCal Approach 134.9er.
We'll go heading.
Switching to approach 134.9er.
Switch that to
correct?
ILS, nav.
Affirmative.
And then we'll arm approach, and we'll just let the glide slope take us on in there. Might as well. The plane do the hard work.
SoCal Approach, Skyhawk 9087 Victor, 5,500.
Still need our landing clearance.
For 9087 Victor, SoCal Approach, how do you plan to transition to Bravo?
Via the coast out southbound.
So we're going
for 87 Victor, Roger, advise established on the coastal route outside Bravo airspace at 5,500.
Go flex 1 there, and we'll touch down there.
Established on coastal route
down
5,508 Victor.
We're going to arm approach. We'll capture the glide slope.
Number 9087 Victor, cleared through LA Bravo airspace via the coastal route. Maintain VFR at 5,500 while inside of Bravo airspace. Los Angeles, altimeter 29091.
Clear to the class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at 5,000, altimeter 29091, 87 Victor.
Goes 180 knots. So we can go to flaps 1, or flaps 17, 10 degrees, I don't know, whatever they are. And we're going to go full on the conditional lever, full prop. Slow down to our gear speed here in a little bit. There's our gear speed. So we're going to gear traveling. And we're going to go flaps full. Got 3 green. Flaps full. Got the field. We're within 5 miles. pass
FedEx
over
3650, contact tower 118.1.
Bakersfield Tower 118.1, FedEx 3650. So switch over to tower.
Marker 306, thanks for the parking via Papa this frequency.
Parking via Papa this frequency, see you later, Walker 306.
Bakersfield Tower, FedEx 3650, visual 30 right.
FedEx 3650, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30 right, clear to land.
30 right, clear to land, FedEx 3650. Alright, let's take off the yaw damper, which is right there.
Burbank Tower, citation to show you.
Autopilot off, high plane.
On Delta, and we're parking
Set her all down here.
192 Charlie Alpha, thanks for the parking via Bravo, monitor ground.
Via Bravo, it's parking, we're monitoring ground, 2 Charlie Alpha, thank you.
Got ground on standby in case he wants us to monitor.
San Bernardino Tower, Sierra 397, Juliet Delta with you established on the ILS runway 6.
Slow down to about 130
397 Juliet
knots
Delta,
here.
San Bernardino Tower, runway 6, clear to land.
Runway 6 clear to land, 7 Juliet Delta.
Flaps out.
FedEx 3650, Alpha to parking, remain this frequency.
Alpha to parking and remain with you, FedEx 3650, see ya. So that means we don't switch to ground. You don't ever switch to ground without having first being told to do so. You can switch from ground to tower without being told to when you're holding short, but after you land, you need permission to go to ground control. You just don't switch. So it's kind of backwards, but that way we don't have to monitor ground or anything at this point. So let's turn off our landing lights and strobe lights. Cruise all down here. Turn on our anti-ice. Turn those off. And turn off pitot and stall warnings. And prop sync. That should have been off before touchdown, I guess. Yeah, you probably want to turn prop sync off before you touch down if you think you're going to use reversers like I did. So I may change that. I may change that to my before landing checklist instead of after landing checklist. Probably the right thing to do. FedEx is all the way at the end of this place.
San Bernardino bound, November 287 Alpha Bravo. Do you have time for a question? Number 287 Alpha, go ahead. I just filed for the Cat 7, but in my plane, the avionics does not work. If I disconnect and connect again, will I have to fail and then make a new flight plan? No, it will use up one of your attempts. Your attempts aren't used up until you're either failed or passed for a rating. So you should be able to reconnect, no problem, even if you have to refile the flight plan. Okay, thank you very much. I'll try that.
That's the FBO. This is obviously a custom airport. It's freeware. Both airports today were freeware, actually. I think the only thing I landed. The only thing I dialed in was the Riverside Airport scenery package, which includes the LA landmarks.
Radio check.
Little FedEx package center back here. It's another beach.
John Wayne. Cliff. This is Skyhawk 64 Tango Julie. IFR that for my I-2. Ready to copy.
Calling for IFR 64 Tango Juliet. It's impossible to understand you. You keep cutting in and out every other word. It's hard to understand.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and restart the program and everything and see if I can fix it. Thank you. Sorry.
Seatbelts. Turn that off. Braking light is on. Seatbelt lights are off. Cabin differential is 0, so we can turn off the furnace, turn off the environment, turn off the pressure. And we'll turn off our avionics. EFIS, rudder boost. Turn off our generators. We'll feather the props. And we can do fuel cutoff.
Disconnected.
Disconnect from that. I need to end the A cars before I forget. I'll take that. Show it 82 feet per minute on my A cars. I'll be happy with that one. All right, flight plan is sent. A cars is done. I'll turn off the battery. Check out the replay. I wasn't trying to flare there. I was just trying to get the speed lowered to the final speed, which VRF plus 10 is like 120 on this thing. All right, so that was a good landing. I'm happy with that. Let's see what it looks like passenger view from the right. and I'll let those guys unload our packages. All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the stream. And we'll do a random stream sometime this week, somewhere, somehow. And I'll be back Friday, as usual. So y'all take care, and we'll see you soon. Chase out.
Level at 10,000, Gulfstream.
123, contact tower 133.3, have a good day.
33, good day, good. North Country.
Approach Frontier, flight 266-259, descending via the T-bar 2, we have Kilo.
T6, Emma approach, a smooth ride has been reported on the arrival today, expect the RNAV Zulu, runway 16 right.
RNAV Zulu for 16 right, Frontier 266.
Right, Delta 982.
Hours 135.3, we'll see you later.
70 Jets in 3530 CS, Southwest 993.
West 5479, descend and maintain 7,000.
Descend and maintain 7,000, Sky 5479.
0, Southwest 2199.
South 982, go through traffic off the right side, use the parallel runway, Boeing 737 Southwest Solar.
South 92.
Visual approach, runway 30 right. Denver altimeter is 29057.
Contact tower 133.3, have a going.
33.3 for tower 170, better to Jewel, about 92 with you. 30 right, and we'll get the 8 now.
Bring tapping altitude unknown, just the primary target only.
Southwest 2199 looking.
Skywest 5936, descend and maintain 8,000, then reduce speed to 190.
I will go down to 8,000, then slow to 190, Sky 5936.
Southwest 2199, as traffic is no longer observed, the airport is off your left side at 10 to 11 o'clock again, 10 miles.
Airport in sight, Southwest 2199.
5375, contact approach 123.85. 5150, contact approach 123.85.
2385 for Skywest 5150, we'll start to pick up some light turbulence at 13,000.
Thank you. Speed is 210.
Rotor did not, so it's 726.
Moving, tapping altitude unknown.
We don't see it, probably down below Southwest 2199.
Right, 080, Sky 5479.